Yes, guys, the Born Offside crew is back and we're joined by South Sydney Rabbitohs NRL winger Josh Mansour because he's a die-hard Arsenal fan. Will they make the top four? We talk about the time he met the whole team and what Olivier Giroud said to him, and using Tinder to get tickets to a football game sounds like a good idea to me.
Could the A-League have something like Magic Round? Do you think it would work in Australian football, onside or offside?
Definitely onside, because I reckon it would be, like I say, a place where you can get all the fans in one place.
Is that a good thing, to have all the fans in one place? When I first heard the idea of Magic Round, I thought, like...
There's enough security.
Yeah, 100%. Security, I think onside for sure as well.
Yeah?
I'm going to go back with you.
Imagine in the UK, imagine Magic Round.
Oh, yeah. No.
Imagine all these clubs
City
in there
burned
at the same
down.
time.
Buildings will be on fire.
Arsenal, City, United, Chelsea fans, all like one. Yeah, it'd be horrendous.
What made you an Arsenal fan?
I remember Thierry Henry, Bergkamp, Bloomberg, Pires,
So you got
Sol
tricked.
Campbell.
You got tricked into it as well.
I did. Yeah, I know. I've been hurt in the last 20 years, but yes, I hope that kills you being an Arsenal supporter.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, been a fanatic ever since. I've never turned my back on my boys, and I've just been loving it.
FA Cup final, Chelsea went down Liverpool again on penalties. What'd you make of it?
You know what? I'm not that I've given up. But I'm just like, I'm really indifferent about it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I wanted us to do well and win or whatever, but I just had a feeling after the first half, I was just like, you know what? I just don't think we're going to do this one. And obviously Mount missed the penalty. Anyone else but Mount.
It's tough for a penalty shootout twice against these guys. Like, Liverpool haven't actually beaten Chelsea all season, so 4 times they've met, 4 draws. 2 of them went to penalties, and in the league it was 2 draws. So they've managed to match arguably the best team in the world, on their day, but it hasn't worked out. Trophyless season for Chelsea. For Arsenal, it's all about the top 4.
Yeah.
Every year it's all about the top 4.
And they're sweating on it. It's going to go right down to the wire. You visited probably a few times, but I know you've definitely visited back in 2016. You did the stadium tour and all the rest. Tell us a bit about that.
I was actually meant to have a little bit of a penalty shootout with Peter Cech, but I did
really?
my ACL the week before, so that wasn't going to happen for me.
Bad timing.
Tell me about it.
Devastating.
Yeah, I know, right? But for me as a fan, man, it was an awesome experience.
When you go over there and see the standard of the Premier League, because we know how big the money is over there, is it another level? Of just
Next level.
Yeah.
Next level. I remember we're staying at St George's Park,
cool.
England's base.
Oh, sick.
And I think it was like 17 fields or something like 16
Wow.
fields. It was ridiculous. It was like, which one we're going to train on today? Like, honestly, it was just unbelievable. And just to see the treatment the players get is just second to none, man. And, they deserve every penny, of course, You
think they deserve all that money that they get?
Oh, man, there's all...
if there was a little bit of that in footy, man, it would be a bit different,
don't get me wrong, I won't be complaining, man.
Yeah.
But,
It's been Unai Emery, now Mikel Arteta. What have you made as these managers? How have they gone at filling the gap that was left by Arsenal?
like I was just talking about it before. I feel like with Unai Emery, seeing him take Villarreal to the final, like I was like, did we make the right decision by sacking him was it a bit too early? By saying that, like I'm really backing Mikel on this one. I really loved him as a player. Love his tactics. I love how he's got the team going at the moment. And what is it? His second year now. I think give him a bit of time. Still young. He's obviously learned under Pep Guardiola, so he's one of the kings in terms of managers in the game. So, you know what? I think Arsenal made a good call.
Erling Haaland, we know that's pretty much a done deal. He's going to Man City. He was actually out in a nightclub on the weekend.
Really? I saw that.
In his Dortmund tracksuit.
Unreal.
Wait, in City or where I was in?
No, he's still out in Germany.
In his Dortmund tracksuit.
In his Dortmund tracksuit.
Oh, mate. Well, I guess when you're him, it doesn't really matter what you roll out in.
Would you ever go out in your South tracksuit?
Hell no. Can you imagine? Yeah, I look like that absolute tool.
Luis Suarez announced that he's leaving Atletico Madrid at the end of the season. I think the A-League. No, I'm just saying. Should open the checkbook.
I knew you were going to say it. Anyone that's on almost finished their career course is like, the A-League's calling. Anybody.
I dream big, bro.
Yeah, you got to dream big.
You watch the A-League turn on its head. You bring Suarez to where I'm being Sydney biased here. I'm sorry, but you bring Suarez here to the Wanderers, and you bring Zlatan Ibrahimovic to Sydney FC.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Put it in the universe.
Put it in the universe.
I heard a bit of a rumor. No, I don't know if I brought this up last week about Xavi and the team, and he's not letting them party when he's here.
I don't know if you brought it up, but you told me.
They even organised a private cruise. They're like, okay, you don't have to have women or anything on the cruise if you don't want. Just a private cruise for your team, just them, around the harbour after the game to see Sydney. He even turned that down.
Let the boys live.
Let the boys play, right?
Honestly,
Surely.
100%. Like, tough gig as well. Their season's finishing up, this week?
Yeah.
And then they're going to, on a plane to come all the way to Australia. Like, Surely.
Memphis the Pie, man. If he's coming, he's
He's probably sneaking out.
gonna be at
to
the
be
Ivy.
fair.
Sure.
We'll catch him at Ivy. Could you We'll catch him somewhere.
Have you got any footballers?
Oliver Giroud.
Yeah.
Bit of a story about that, actually. When Arsenal come out, I was actually lucky enough to go downstairs where the sheds were and see all the boys and stuff. And I'm like, just sitting there,
When they were in Sydney.
when they were in Sydney downstairs, watched Arsenal's press conference as well.
Yeah.
I didn't have the balls to ask a question, but that's all right. But yeah, I saw Oliver, and the biggest compliment I got from him is he liked the same beard as he liked my beard.
Oh, really?
Nice beard.
Wow. You can write that one
Oh,
down.
man, he's a
Olivier
beautiful
Giroud.
man.
If Postecoglou was to keep going, let's say he goes into the Premier League and has success there, could he be the greatest
100%.
Australian sporting man?
I think so, yeah. I think so, yeah. And I was going to ask you, was he really rated over here? Were people really raving about him, saying he was having that sort of potential?
I don't think so.
Because I feel like he was like misused or mistreated here.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
not wrong.
suddenly over there, he's like, people are like, oh, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're an Aussie guy now.
Yeah, well, you've met Aussie football fans, yeah? It's very tough to win them over. I don't
Tough
know.
gig.
It's a tough gig. Aussie football fans are just wired differently for some reason, and there'll always be a lot of skepticism. And when he was, managing the national team, playing formation, he's not good enough. He's this, he's that. Right up until the final day, and he said that. He said he felt more respected in Japan, not even speaking the language, than he felt in his hometown, Australia. So,
That says something.
well, some people are saying, why are we giving York a team in the A-League when he hasn't managed anyone yet? But do you, onside or offside, giving someone that's that big of a superstar, let them start off in the A-League, Olan?
It's a little bit offside for me.
Yeah.
I reckon let him at least get like his stripes in that like lower league.
Is it
teams.
disrespectful to young Aussie coaches?
It's a
that
little
have-
bit disrespectful, I think. Really, just because like they've given it to him because he's a big name,
Yeah.
and everyone knows who he is.
Yeah.
If he's not if he didn't have that career, would he have been given the job? Probably not. So it's almost like. Yeah, they've given him that role, but I just feel like it's a little bit, like I said, it's a little bit shit in the face of people that are actually putting in that grind and trying to get there a little bit. I feel like that. Anyway.
Yeah. You've been to Rockdale, Illington?
Yeah.
It is
I've
like
played down there before.
Any
yeah.
Sydney siders, this is like the biggest Macedonian community
it is.
in
It's
Sydney.
huge.
Josh Mansour went to watch Portugal, Macedonia there in a Portuguese jersey.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
you got a death wish?
You
must have been copping it.
I survived to live the tale. I lived the tale, by the way.
Yeah, you must have been
Just,
copping it heavy.
The minute I walked in, man, I swear the whole place went quiet.
Yeah.
Just dead. I'm just like, footy on, just try and walk into the back. And then
Yeah.
the whole game, like I was trying not to cheer, but it was just natural reaction, right? It was something good for us. And then just sit back like that.
That's funny.
It's good to get the
funny.
win.
Oh, I love
Into
that.
the World Cup, so I think that was awesome.
23-year-old Rangers fan has taken to Tinder to try and score himself some accommodation
What?
for the game.
Real.
Right.
Trying to squat with a shorty.
So yeah, exactly right. So he's put a photo of himself here, right? He's managed to write a card in Spanish, right? This is his Tinder profile. It's him holding up this card in Spanish, right? And he's basically saying, "Hi, madam. My name is Connor, and I'm a Rangers fan in Seville for the final. I'm desperately searching for a place to stay. Hotels cost more than €600, so if you have a bed or sofa, I can sleep on it. It would be a big help. I'll be prepared to pay for this service. Thank you. Come on, Rangers." Newcastle have never had an away kit like this. It's literally the same as the Saudi Arabian national jersey. It's a white and green.
That's got to be
kit.
bullshit.
That
That has to be
that's
bullshit.
offside.
No
That
way.
has to be, man.
It looks
That's a
too
cheat.
plain. No, that's cheating up, man.
You reckon that's just a bullshit league?
Nah, it has to be bullshit.
You reckon?
Oh, mate.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't even surprise me, man.
Yeah. At this
Because
point,
the guy's
man,
bought the club been like, you know what? I'm wearing this kit. Who's one player that you've taken the hardest hit from?
2014, my shoulder was hanging by a thread, and we're playing the Warriors down in NZ. And I don't know if you know Conrad Hurrell. He's a centre, big stocky fella. He used to play for the Warriors, played for the Gold Coast Titans.
Okay, cool.
I'll never forget. We were defending our line, and he got an early ball, and he was coming right at me, man. I didn't jam him, so I was waiting for my centre to come get him. And I went to jam him last minute. Bang! Just bumped over. Bumped me, and just pretty much just trampled me. Had his footprint on my face, and at the same time, my shoulder was dislocated. And I'm just staring at the heaven, just in this vulnerable state. I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
and it's just popped back into place, and I'm like, wow.